time in, volunteered to coach. So this is this little window that you have to give back to us. This is our soapbox moment. Soapbox means we get to talk to you and you have to listen to us for a little while, okay? You gotta have your best manners right now, and then you don't have to ever listen to me again. Except you. That's right, yeah, maybe next year. Maybe we'll do it again next year.
I'm playing next year.
Oh, I know you're playing next year. Well, I guess I just want to say thank you to all the parents. I understand that 4:30 practices are a little challenging. They certainly were for me to get there on time, for Jeff, but I think the alternative was worse, practicing until 8 at night. So thanks for sticking that out this season and getting your kids there as timely as you could. Obviously, I think you saw that the practices paid off, games paid off, the kids improved throughout the year, again, as they always do, and they were an awful lot of fun to work with. What a great group of kids again. Very different group of kids, a lot of different personalities, a lot of different levels of experience with the game, but that's what makes it fun. We don't all want the same personality. These kids all meshed well together. We had some conflicts in practice. They solved it themselves. They're mature kids. They're going to grow up to be great adults and great men. And we were really proud of them. Wanted to thank a couple people. Big round of applause, because when Coach Jeff, Coach Judson, and I were gone, who stepped in and coached us to victory?
I did.
Coach who? Trenton? Coach Sherry. Thank you, Coach Sherry.
You're welcome.
Coach Nana.
Coach Nana. I can't call her Coach Nana. Guys, there's two big pieces for me playing sports and being a part of a team, and it goes well beyond basketball. And there's some things that I think it's important that you know going forward. There's an interesting story, and I'm going to talk a little too long, but you never know if you're going to get a chance to see a kid again, if we'll be on the same team. Like I said, this is my soapbox moment. But who knows what the Tour de France is? Who knows what the Tour de France is? Anyone? Landon, what is it? It's a bike race. It's a bike race. They ride up over the top of mountains like Pikes Peak in France. Many, many days. Every day they get up and they have to ride bikes. It's the hardest biking race in the world. Well, Great Britain has a team in that race every year. So that race started in 1903. Okay? And in 2010 or 2012, Great Britain had never won that race before. How many years is that they competed and they never won? So we do the math. 1903. True it. 1903 to 2012. 109 years. Is that right? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
109 years. 109 years they were in this race and they never won. They never won the race. Can you imagine doing something for 109 years and never winning it?
Yes.
Would you keep trying? Kind of felt like you got to practice sometimes this year, right? Well, here's what happened. In a short little clip, they hired a new guy to come take over their biking team. And that coach had a philosophy. Okay? He had this goofy philosophy, and it has a weird name that I won't say to you because it'll confuse you a little bit. But what his philosophy was is that they were going to, instead of trying to come into a program and do some big change, a whole new practice or a whole new play or a whole new basketball, whatever it was, for them, a whole new bike, what they were going to do is they were going to improve everything they did by 1%. Is that very much? 1% isn't very much. You can't even notice 1% most of the time. Okay? It's not recognizable. But guys, every time you go to practice, okay, every time you're at school, every time you're playing with your friends, every time you're doing your homework, if all you do is try to get a little bit better, 1% better, over time it adds up. And now Great Britain, after 3 years, their goal was in 5 years to have a Tour de France champion. In 3 years, they got their first champion. The next year, they got their second champion. Back-to-back years. They almost swept the Olympics with medals by getting 1% better every day that they could. So, guys, what I'm telling you is Logan came to practice, our first practice. Okay? First time he'd ever played basketball. How'd Logan do today? How'd Logan do today? Did a great job, didn't he? Rebounding, defense, getting in his offensive position. Travis, 3 years ago, came to practice. 8-foot hoop. Couldn't get it up to the hoop. Kept trying, practicing, got better every single time. Can you make it in that 10-foot hoop now, Travis? Absolutely. We expect you to make it in that 10-foot hoop. So guys, get a little bit better every time you practice, and you're going to be great. You're all going to be great and have great success. Okay? 1%. Can you guys do 1%?
A napkin, because we're going to let it.
Number 2, who knows what character is? What's character? Grant? Like how you are on the inside, right? How you are on the inside. Guys, the most important thing to a coach like me, I used to coach high school basketball. I didn't care how good of a basketball player you were if you didn't have the character to match that. You weren't going to make our team. We wanted kids on that team that had respect for other people, that cared for other people, cared for their teammates, that wanted to get better, okay, and were great in the community. This team, every one of you guys, I'm so proud to say that every one of you has a great character, okay? Very proud of that. And I think that's something that you need to continue to focus on as you play sports and as you grow in the community. Every day that you guys go to school, you should have it in your head to try to make somebody else's day better, okay? Is that too hard to do? Okay, you guys are all great kids. If you see somebody eating lunch by themselves, what could you do, Luke? You sure could. Yep. Find out how their day's going. You know what, Travis? Somebody should. Maybe you be the guy to do that, okay? You're a great person. You don't need someone to come sit by you. You go find someone, okay? You got it? All right, guys. You need to be the ones in the community because you guys all have great personalities. You're good athletes, okay? That's important. You guys do that every day, you guys will be on my basketball team when you're in high school. Okay? Well, I don't know if that's a big treat, but what I'm trying to say is you'll make somebody's basketball team because character matters. Okay? Gage, got it? Do something every day to make someone else's life better. Okay? All right. Guys, I'm going to have you come up here one at a